Well, your teammates haven't been giving you a lot of grief about Gurley's hurdle, have they?
No. It happens. He's a playmaker. Hey, he wanted to hop over me. He could do that. He went down after this, so that's all that matters.
Brandon, if you just look at the numbers, I mean, Driscoll's kind of struggled this year, but if you look back at that game in 2012 in that second half, I mean, he made some big plays to put them over the top. I guess you guys don't have to be reminded that he's capable, do you?
Oh yeah, he's definitely a dual threat quarterback. He's one of the best players, especially on offense. He makes plays happen when there's no plays there to be had. So we definitely have to watch out for him this week.
I mean, every game, pretty much going back the last few weeks, you've dealt with a guy who could get out of the pocket and make some things happen. Do you think that's good prep for Florida this week?
Oh yeah, we definitely have confidence in our defense. We showed that we can make plays when they're needed. So we're definitely up for the challenge. He's going to be a great opponent this week, so we're just ready.
Brian, as a secondary, you guys gave up some big plays against Oklahoma, but you had a couple of picks and really kind of shut Georgia's passing. Georgia's probably maybe not as good as Oklahoma, but what kind of confidence do you guys take against the secondary?
It's definitely a very big confidence builder. We gave us some explosive plays, like you said. That's definitely one of our goals is to eliminate explosive plays. So we feel like we did a good job during the week preparing for that and fixing our mistakes.
Brian, in the fourth quarter, the defense really struggled to get off the field. Is that just depth kind of showing its head? What do you factor into that?
I say it wasn't depth. They made plays on us, made some great plays. We didn't fit our gaps at times. So it wasn't fatigue or nothing like that. It was just mental errors for the most part.
The explosion plays, I guess, is what's sort of happening there. Is it just missed tackles?
There was definitely some missed gaps. We misfit our gaps, and in the back end we had a lot of missed tackles. So we've been working on that so far this week, and we're trying to get it fixed.
What impresses you about Florida just overall and beyond Driscoll?
Oh yeah, they have a lot of playmakers, a lot of go-to guys at receiver. They're very physical. They block on the edge, so you got to be prepared for the crackback and stuff like that. So it's just they have a lot of threats.
You mentioned the crackback. Did they do a better job of getting the receivers involved and blocking than maybe some other people? I mean, is that?
Oh yeah, you can tell by film the receivers are definitely physical. They like to block. I can tell they take pride in that, so we had to be ready for that.
Brian, how much do your peers, walking around campus, talk about the streak and how long it is, and what would it mean to you to be part of this team that breaks it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely in the back of our mind. I think it's been like 10 years or something like that.
It would be if they won this year.
Yeah, it's been a while since we beat them, so that's definitely in the back of our mind. So it just gives a little bit more motivation during the week of preparation.
What's different about Florida offensively this year, just in terms of how they operate?
They got their quarterback back, so as you can see on film, they're very fluent in their plays. Everything runs together well. You can tell their tempo. They got that down. So it's just they got their missing piece back this year.
Seems like you guys have enough motivation already for this game, but Jeff Driscoll came out yesterday and just said Florida is known for clearing out stadiums. What is that? Is that something that pushes you even harder?
No, we try not to get into all that. We try not to feed into all that. We just try to keep it just look at their film and try to adjust our plays to what they're doing and not make it bigger than what it is.
Who are some of their explosive receivers, you think?
They got Dunbar. Dunbar is definitely one of them. They got Dubois, number 4. Dubois, he's a good receiver, good physical receiver. Also got number 11. He's out there making plays, jump ball and stuff like that. They just throw it up to him and stuff like that.
And you feel like you guys have been turning the ball over pretty well. You had 2 big ones, but the offense couldn't capitalize. Is that something you guys are confident you can keep coming?
Oh yeah, we definitely be practicing all week, ball disruptions, trying to get the ball out, create good field position for our offense and stuff like that. So that's definitely something that we pride ourselves on.
What do you remember about Driscoll? Because I know he's a guy he's had some struggles in his career, some ups and downs, but against y'all last time he was up here, he probably had the best game of his career. What do you remember about him as a player?
He's a baller. He's definitely a game changer. He makes plays, especially when they need it. Third down, he can either throw the ball in the window or he could scramble with it. So he's just out there making a lot of plays for him.
Brian, just when you're a young player like Todd Kelly, when you get that first interception, make that first big play in a game like that, how much confidence does that give you?
It's definitely a big weight off your shoulder. You get your first pick, so you can tell he's very happy about it. I was happy for him. He's come out like a veteran. He's not too big-headed about it. He's out there practicing just as hard as he ever did. So I think it was very good for him.
Do you remember when it happened to you? And when it does, when you kind of feel like you finally, you belong, you can play at this level.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely a big weight off your shoulder. You feel like you a part of the team, making plays and stuff like that. So I was very happy for him.
Do you get the sense the confidence level of this team's any different than maybe it's been in previous games with Florida, or is there?
Oh yeah, I feel like every game we go into, we have a lot of confidence. But yeah, this year we definitely feel like our practice, we'd be coming in for extra film and stuff like that. We definitely feel that we'll be prepared for this week at Florida.
How much is it kind of, I guess, just impressive that Jacob's already back out there trying to practice with the offense? That's got to be, I mean, that's some warrior type stuff right there.
Yeah, that's great. I admire him a lot. 'Cause I know I tore my ACL and stuff like that. I couldn't even walk on mine. So just looking at him push through, he's always in the training room 24/7, just trying to get better. Just try to get out there on the field and help us. So that speaks a lot to his character. And like I knew him since he was a walk-on. Since he got here, he always worked hard like that. So it doesn't surprise me.
You know, with that situation y'all got at safety now, you know, with TK making plays, with Daryl playing just a lot better football these days, you know, and you're doing your thing right there. Having three guys right there, is that, I mean, how much is of a sign that that is kind of the growth here? Because, you know how it was in the past. I mean, when you showed up, it was like, here, you know, welcome as a freshman here, you're on the field. I mean, how different is it now?
It's definitely a good thing to have. You don't feel like you have to be on the field the whole time. You feel like you can let your backups get in and go take a series off if you have to. So it's definitely eliminates the pressure for the starters, and it's good to have a extra safety back there who knows what he's doing.